All right, y'all, let's make something fancy. Once again, this week, it's one of the dishes that inspired this video series, such as it is its level of fanciness, at least in my mind. It's, of course, French, the Tarte Tatin, which I don't think was a French-sounding voice, but that doesn't matter anyways. You know, tart with apple, you'll see later. But also, I forgot in the midst of filming this and making it and editing stuff, and I took a shower and changed my shirt, so I'll look different later, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Here we go. So Tarte Tatin is a French apple tart, puff pastry base, baked upside down. Got to cut up the apples. Need some lemon juice. Lemon juice keeps the apple slices from turning brown. I don't know how. I guess the apple slices start to think about turning brown, and the lemon juice goes, ah! And so then they don't. That's my best guess. See, these are Honeycrisp apples. There's so many apple types out there. When's the last time you even seen a Red Delicious, the apples of our youth? Right? Nobody misses Red Delicious. Bunch of thick-skinned, mealy-mouthed bullshit. I looked it up, and apparently Red Delicious apples were bred to prioritize looks and shelf life over taste. Because why would a food product need to taste good? You know, no, what's really important here is that we end up with something that a group of wine moms will want to put in a basket and paint a picture of. Your demise was deserved, Red Delicious. But anyway, these are Honeycrisp apples, which I'm putting in a like caramel sauce here. You know, just butter, sugar, vanilla, caramelized. You put them in there, you're covered up with foil, and cook it for quite some time. Now, I cooked them for way too long. I messed up two major times in this recipe. First, I left the apples in for too long, and then once I took the apples out, I didn't cook the sauce for long enough. It'll make sense in a minute, but I had to take the time to make the base here. This is full puff pastry, made myself, traditional method from scratch, not bragging. You can look up my Tarte au Soleil video if you want to see that process in action here, but I got a trusty plate to make sure I'm in the ballpark size-wise, and we're ready to go. But now it's time to finish ye old filling here. And again, if you can already tell by looking, them's a little mush. I don't like, you know, you don't want mush, generally speaking, when it comes to tarts. You want a little bit of crispness or whatever. So for next time. But this part was supposed to be nice and caramelly. Now, to me, that looks like caramel, sticky, caramel, however the hell you say it. I was wrong. That's way too wet, y'all. Megan the Stallion would find that sauce to be too wet, all right? But I didn't realize that, so I went ahead and put the pastry over the top of it, vented it for steam. Here we go. Came out nice and golden brown. This process, flipping it, about gave me a heart attack. I like to die, but I survived in the end. Don't tell my wife you saw the bottom of that pan, all right? Nobody needs to know. But you can see here, look at that. Now, that don't look unappetizing, but that is way too wet, way too wet. The effect of that was that it gave me the dreaded soggy bottom, which you never want in pastry. But overall, it tasted okay, but generally speaking, in the future, improvements are needed. Love yins.